welcome to my journey. I am headed down to the garden. I'm leaving a little earlier than David. He's got to. This will be my first time seeing it since we planted it the second time. When me and David finished it. And you know, we had all that rain and we were worried sick about it. And Holly said so much of it has popped up. Some of it's being kind of slow, like the corn. We hadn't been down there to see it. David saw it and he said we've lost some tomato plants. Of course, we lost some cucumber plants. Oh, I left the cucumber plants at home. Let me turn around. Oh, I hope I can. Sorry about that, folks. He's got to stop. He's wanting to get some chicken poop. They sell chicken poop at Tractor Supply and some kind of repellent things that you sprinkle around the perimeter of the garden that's supposed to repel deers and rabbits and all kind of animals and stuff. We wanted to try that because a fence is cheap, not cheap, and he's trying to figure out how he can make it to where he could still open the ends to get the 8 in there to cultivate and do whatever all it does, and put it back and it still be effective. So hold on just a minute. Okie doke. Got the cucumber plants. I'm leaving a little bit early because I could wait a while, because David, like I said, he's got to stop. Well, he's got to hook the trailer up, because if it's dry, we think it rained. If it rained here last night, it probably rained at Holly's, but we're not sure how much or if it did. So if there's grass, he wants to till through, because he puts the rows far enough apart where he can get the tiller through them to getting the grass up. And then if there's hoeing to be done, I'm sure I'll be the hoer. So like I said, I could wait, but in case there's like a little yard sale, something on the way somewhere, you know, I wouldn't. Oh my gosh, little UPS dropped something over here in the field and she stopped to pick it up. I don't know what happened. Something must have fell out of her truck when she was driving. See, that's why I didn't go around her, because we're on the hill. Got my iced coffee. Got Kahlua in there today. It is so good. That tastes so much. It's not as creamy as a White Russian, and it doesn't have the kick of the vodka, which I typically would leave out. I just like the Kahlua, the cream, the milk, whatever they put it in. That's all I like. I like the flavor, because Kahlua is just a flavored liqueur. If you get drunk, I have said this before, if you get drunk on Kahlua, you will have thrown your guts up first, because you're drinking such a sweet flavored bunch of cream. There's no way you could stomach enough of it to get tipsy on, much less drunk. That's my opinion. I've drunk Kahlua my whole life, adult life. Actually, if we're going to tell the truth about it, when I was, I think, 16, I went to the beach with my boyfriend and his mom and sister. And the hotel we stayed at had a bar at the bottom. And we went. And she ordered me a Kahlua, well, White Russian. I just call it Kahlua and cream. She ordered me a White Russian when I was 16. And that began my lifelong love affair with Kahlua. Do I hardly ever drink it? Nope. Do I have a bottle in my cabinet that's been in there for who knows? Yep. But sometimes I just want that flavor. It's a coffee. Oh, yard sale, yard sale. Oh, I gotta come around. Okay, I'm going up here and turn around. I found a yard sale. I'm gonna turn around up in here so I can park on the side of the road facing the right way. What was I gonna say? Oh, when I just want the flavor of it, and it tastes like chocolate to me. I've always thought it tastes like chocolate, but it is a coffee liqueur. So this, instead of like coffee liqueur on top of coffee, it tastes like a mocha. That's just how it tastes to me. So okay, let me just park on the side of the road and hope that nobody will. Okay, hold on. I'll be back. Okay. So, I bought stuff at the yard sale. Yes, I'm on a frugal journey, and I think we have talked about this before, and we'll probably talk about it every time I do something that some people might think, well, that's not frugal. Frugal's not cheap. Frugal's not living your life, still having some enjoyment in your life. I mean, come on. I told you, we're not monks. We're not just laying down and doing nothing. We still have to live our life, and we still have to have enjoyment in our life. Yard sales are enjoyment to me, and I only buy things that are a bargain, things that I think are value for my money. So I spent $5, and I got a toy for Jacob, which that's never going to change. And I got a beautiful antique hobnail lamp, and she said it works. Two Pioneer Woman, a set of Pioneer Woman salt shakers. No, don't need them. Got them. And two little fake eucalyptus plants that I'm gonna tuck in my decorative shelves. All that for $5. Well, no, let me say I spent $8 because the little girl had her own table with toys on it, and she called it the gift shift shop. And she was a little girl, and everything she had was little girls. And I saw this little dump truck, and Jacob may or may not play with it, I don't know, but she was so cute I had to buy something. It was $3, and she was excited. I said, what are you going to do with it? She said, probably put it in my bank. I said, you have a bank? She said, yes. I said, oh, well, that's wonderful. A lot of kids don't have banks, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I spent $8. I think I did pretty good. But it's funny. The woman likes Pioneer Woman, and she likes owls. I saw an owl plate. I'm like, well, I don't have anywhere to put it. But it was cute. And then as I got up to her to check out, she had a owl sewing box. It was beautiful. It was fabric, like it had the cotton batting under it, you know, puffy. It was beautiful. I said, well, I have a sewing basket, so I don't need it, but it's lovely. I said, do you like owls? She said, yes. So she likes Pioneer Woman and owls too. We could be friends. But I might not see another one. That one surprised me. It was just right there on the side of the road. So I had to, when I turned around, I went back up there and pulled over on the side and put my flashers on just so people would see me, even though it's not at a hill or anything. Just wanted to be extra cautious. The farmer's market over here is open up every Saturday, but I don't know what they're selling other than, like, they have people in there that sell their homemade soaps and breads and jams and jellies and stuff like that. So they're probably selling a lot of that, because if there's any produce, I don't know if it came from the local farms this early, unless they started planting early. So I don't really know. Some of these places I know gets their stuff from South Carolina. I know they do. I know that's where the farm fresh market over on the highway, I know without even asking, they get their stuff from South Carolina. I mean, and during the winter, they get it from somewhere. Does it come in from California? I don't know. Florida? I don't know. But you can get fresh squash and all kind of stuff all winter long. Anyway, well, I'll stop talking now. Next time you see me will either be because I found a yard sale and we'll come on and tell you about it, or down at the garden. Well, I'm down here. I walked around the garden. It's not looking too promising for a lot of things. I didn't see any green beans. I don't know what happened to the green beans. The cucumbers that I thought we needed to replace, the green cucumbers are looking good. The white cucumbers are gone. Oh, there's Pawpaw. That must be Mommy getting the lawnmower. Because here comes Pawpaw, look. There comes Pawpaw. I thought that was Pawpaw up at the garage. That's Mommy getting the lawnmower out.
What's that?
I'm
gonna get this up.
Some of the...
I'm gonna get this up. I'm gonna get this up.
You gonna go get in this truck?
Yeah.
Okay. If he sees you, go run on out there so he can see you. Go on. Yeah, go. He loves to run out to you and go ahead and get in your car and drive up with you. There you go. Oh, Pawpaw didn't see him. He was wanting to ride. He was coming to meet you to ride down with you.
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
So I bought the seeds so we can replant. It looks like we're going to have a lot to replant, I think. And we've lost some tomatoes, we've lost some peppers. The corn's not looking good. The pumpkins are scarce. The squash is looking pretty good. Just it's hit or miss on some of it. So I'll just come back here in a little bit. Well, sir, I went to a nursery not far from Holly's house, about 10 minutes, and their pepper plants. That's what we got. I brought our seeds, so the things that didn't come up or come up really sparse, we're going to replant. They'll just be late. I mean, no biggie. We'll pick what we can, and then we'll pick some more. And then the pepper plants, I can't make chow chow without peppers, and we lost a number of pepper plants. So that's what I went to go buy. And golly, for a nursery, those were some sad looking plants, let me tell you. I wouldn't buy them. I don't care how cheap they were. They were terrible looking. So I ended up down here at Home Depot and had to pay more, of course, but their plants look really good. So when me and Dave walked back around, I'm telling you, the white cucumbers, there's one that looks terrible, but it's actually got 3 blooms on it. So I'm going to leave it there and see if I can get some little white cucumbers off of one little pitiful looking plant. And then we've actually got some little baby tomatoes. Our tomato plants have not grown up hardly at all, but we've got like 3 little baby tomatoes. David said, look, we got a tomato. He touched it. I'm like, you don't touch it. You don't touch it. You don't point at it. Now it's going to fall off. Hey, listen, I grew up when the tomatoes come on, you don't go up and point at them because they'll fall off. You do this. Look, there's a tomato. Listen, I grew up in one side of the family that was superstitious about things. So they stick with you. But I ended up getting 6 more green peppers and 6 more red peppers because I need a lot to make chow chow. Could I buy chow chow at the store to make up for what I had to pay in plants? Mm-hmm. It's going to be good as mine. Mm-hmm. Mizra's, I can't think. They sell it at Walmart. It's like on the top. They got a hot chow and a regular chow. It seems like it's mixed with somebody's. That's as close to homemade tasting, I think, as you can get. Of course, mine is different. I make it like Mama did, and mine's delicious. If I have to say so myself. I don't want to jinx it. Something happens. So David, he was going to start tilling through. It's not very grassy, but he said it would just help aerate. So he wants to go ahead and do that. I said, okay, well, till first, and then we'll replant second. And then he couldn't find no chicken poop, so he said he's just going to use his old 10-10-10 he's got. That's just your old school, all around fertilize. And then I think he's going to put out those pellets. And it's going to need to be watered. And you can't water it in the middle of the day where we're at right now, because you'll burn them up. And I told him I'm not sitting down here all night, so we'll get everything hooked up and show Holly how to do it. She's got somewhere to be tonight, but we can show her what to do when she comes home. And then we can come back tomorrow and treat for bugs, because we've had something nibbling and we've had some bug action. So I don't think we want to water in the morning and then treat on wet plants. I don't think. I could be wrong. I could be all, yeah. Bless his heart, he's out there tilling. Holly and Nathan were cutting limbs off the big tree at the front, so when she mows, they're not whopping her in the head and then hauling. She had the wagon and she was hauling it all off down to the woods there. I don't know where they at now. She might have got him out there doing something somewhere. Listen, this is bumpy old driveway going down through here. Listen, they ain't no telling where she at. She whooping him into shape, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, he's riding the lawnmower. Uh-oh. Oh, she got him working. Go ahead on, Miss Holly. Oh, that's so funny. Well, he come up from the woods, so they must be cutting something in the back. I'm gonna park down here in the shade. Where did he? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where did he move them cucumbers to? I see them. All right. Well, I'm getting out of the car. I'm gonna go over here and he's tilled through there. I think I can start planting these pepper plants if I can get some water. Okay, let me see what I can do. I'm here to tell you, if it was full on sun today, I'd have been done passed out. I just got the pepper plants planted and the cucumbers planted. Oh, okay, make sure he wasn't waiting on me. Cucumbers planted. Now we've got to, what little seeds we have left, add in where they were sparse. Like I said, no green beans, and we don't have any green bean seeds left, so we have to buy some of those. And what's over there, I don't know how much of it I have. I know I don't have enough corn to do, because we had like 5 half rows of corn, I think it was. So we're gonna have to be, I'm getting bit up. I sprayed with that stuff and I'm getting eat up. But when he gets through with his tilling, I guess we'll, I don't know how much more he's going to till. If he's trying to go over everything twice or what he's trying to do. I think he's going back over it again. I don't know why. Listen, we just tilled up where the green beans was because there was nothing there, so we're just going to replant them. I don't know if he's maybe doing that because he said it's too hard for the seed planter. And I said, well, we're just going to go along with the hoe and press them in and do it that way. I mean, that's what I planned on doing. You know, filling in where it was. Some of the beans. My crowder peas look good. Oh my gosh, my crowder peas look real good. But anyway, that's where we're at in the process. I am sitting here, my blood sugar dropped. I went over and told Holly, I said, my sugar's going. I said, do you have a sugary drink? Well, she didn't hear the sugary drink part. She said, did I have some sugar? She come out with some donuts, 2 bars, a dum-dum sucker, and some goldfish. She said, I didn't know what you wanted. So I started eating a a bar, but it was like all nuts. I said, I can't chew this. So I give it to her, and this is what I ate. Some of these, and she said I got the last cold drink, which was a Sprite. It's not cold now, but okay, let's get off of that. So I didn't bring lunch because I told him, I said, you want me to make a peanut butter sandwich? I said, I don't know if we're going to get down there, if it's going to be too muddy, what we're going to do. What should I do? He said, don't worry about it. So I didn't worry about it, and now we ain't eat, and it's way under past lunchtime. I know he's got to be tired and thirsty. He's been tilling ever since we've been here. Bless his heart, he works his hind end off. That's the hardest working man I know, always has been. Hardest working man I know. But anyway, well, my arm's getting tired. I just want to come on and tell you, I got that much. You ain't seeing much doing but talking. Here, let me turn you around. I'll walk you around and show you what we got and what we don't. So here, and I can't tell if you're seeing what you're supposed to be seeing or not. Here are our tomatoes. They go all the way up. And we've actually got, I think I said 2 or 3. Yeah, that's right, because I told him don't point at them. So we got 2 half rows, and then those are peppers there. Those are the cherry tomatoes. One of those didn't make it. So hold on. Okay, here are our green peppers. I've had to replant 6 of them. See, there's one little one. It may do something. But you can tell the little ones, and the big ones are the ones I replanted. And then I replanted 6 of these red peppers. You can see the ones that's in there now, not looking too hot. And then one of the purple ones didn't make it, and one of the jalapenos didn't make it. And the one of the jalapenos that are, banana peppers, only one of the jalapenos made it. Now, this, all the way down, the corn didn't come up, and these 2 rows were the green beans. There. No green beans came up. So this, he pulled the stake up. It's up there, and I'm not sure what it is, but you can see where he's at to the left of him, all the way down. That's my okra. My okra come up like a champ. These, I think these might be October beans. Let's walk up here and see if we can see if there's a stake up here. If there's not, I don't know what they are. I told him to quit pulling my stakes up. I don't know what I'm supposed to. There ain't. Look, see, there ain't nothing. There's a little something. See, nothing the rest of the way up. So I don't know what to finish planting in there, because he took up my stake. Men, they got a job to do, and that's what they do. Who cares about the rest of it? So from here, there's my October beans. They look pitiful. They should have gone all the way down to that stake down there. And there's just spotty. That's terrible. This is speckled butter beans. And they are very spotty. You see. Now these, I think these, are these my crowded peas? Hold on. Yes, these are my crowded peas. Look at them. Oh, they look so good. Look all the way, look down. Crowded peas. These, he took up the stake. I think these might have been, these were the Christmas pole beans that were speckled. Over here, this is my one pitiful little white cucumber that I'm going to leave there. And I replanted green ones. And so these, they came back. Holly said they really came back. But I still had bought some extras because I thought we lost them, and we didn't. So we have a few extras down here. This is Christmas pole beans. Okay, this is the speckled ones. This up here would be the red ones, because I planted a half row of each. So these are the speckled limas. They look pretty good. They're a little sparse in the little spaces. I'm going to throw some more. And then That over there, what did we say that was? McCrowder peas, all the way down here. And then, boy, this dirt's so soft that he's tilling it so much. Here are my pumpkins, my sugar pie pumpkins. See, I got a few of them. I got some more seeds. I'm gonna come in here and, well, actually, I think these are exactly all of them came up. Like me and David said, what we planted in here. Okay, there, right there. Oh, I can't see. That's the zucchini. Everything we planted in a hill came up. So zucchini, the yellow squash came up. Get that grass off of there. But you can see everything we planted in a hill. That's yellow squash all the way down. These are pumpkins all the way down. And then starting right down here is my patty pans. I think, yeah. My patty pans are there. There's a little one, there's a couple. And then there's nothing over here. This is just like his edge for keeping grass out. So that is the garden. Say, hey, honey. He's digging up some pretty dirt, I know that. When I planted those cucumbers up there, it was like just working in a bag of cotton soil. It was, oh my gosh. If this would have been how the garden was the first time, oh my gosh. But still the rain come beating everything up. We couldn't help that. I mean, just what you get. Oh, let's walk over here. I'll show you. See, that's, oh, he's covered up my okras. They better come out of that dirt. Look, he's shooting dirt over my okras. I'll skin him alive if he messes up my okras. That's what this is. But you can see all this was supposed to be corn. You can see we got a little bit up there, down here, and a little bit up there, real sparse, one there. So that is how the wind blows. I'm gonna go up here and I guess take a rest. Ain't nothing else I can do while he's tilling, because we'll have to do that planting together. One of us dropping and fertilizing and one of us covering up, I imagine. Oh, can you see me? I don't know. But anyway, when we get it, golly, he's got a lot more to do if he's going to do all that. He ain't going to be able to stand his wrist tonight. But you know what I'm doing? I'm showing y'all the garden and you're looking at me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay, well, let me sit down here a little bit. Getting a touch of the headache. So, I'll come back with something. Okay, we got through, we planted all the seeds we had. David ran out of fertilizer. And we need, because we didn't get any, none of our green beans come up for some reason, none of them. So we got to get our green beans and our pole beans. Well, we didn't think the garden center was open Sunday, and I looked, and they're open tomorrow from 12 to 5, but we're wanting to start in the morning, right? Well, it says they're closed at 5 today. It is 10 till 4, and I'm in Charlotte, and I need to be in Mooresville. Can I make it? I'm going to try my best. I might get there just as the doors are closing. Maybe they'll let me in, but if I don't make it, oh well. I had a little drive to Mooresville. So that is what, oh my goodness. I hope I don't get into no race traffic. Oh, I'm glad I'm going this way. I had thought about going over there and hitting the loop, but they will definitely Oh yeah, there'll definitely be race traffic stacking up on that for, I'm sure, the Xfinity race tonight. Cause Coca-Cola 600s tomorrow. Woohoo! Listen, we got to get our garden done so we can come home and see the race. Hometown, home race. Got to see my boy win. William Byron, go number 24. Joan. I don't know when this video is going up, so I was going to tell you to put a bet on him, but I don't know if this video is going to be up in time for you to put a bet. I don't know when you'll see this video. I don't know. Well, it won't be. Today's Saturday. I'll finish filming some tomorrow, so tomorrow would be the earliest that it goes up. Because I feel. Listen, there's not really much to show. I showed you what it looked like. Boy, after he's tilted up the second time, that is some good looking dirt, let me tell you. His little seed machine worked like a charm. We had one row of some baby llamas didn't come up, so he was able to, the whole row didn't come up, so he was able to put the seed thing and push them, and it buried them and covered them up just like it was supposed to the first time. But we were working with what we had, just old clumpy dirt, trying to get the garden in the ground. So maybe we should have just waited. Maybe we were too impatient. But we wanted it in the ground. We wanted it to start growing. We didn't want to be late. But you see, some of our things are going to be late now. The corn, it's just all mishmashed. There's yellow corn and silver queen corn in the same row. And listen, we can't even remember what row we started with. We were alternating them, so we don't care. I said, if they going to cross, I said contaminate. He said pollinate. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then who cares if they're planted on the same row? I don't really care. This year I already said it, this is kind of our experimental year, since it's been so long since that spot's been planted on. It's like planting on a brand new spot. But once he tilled it up that second time, boy, it's nice dirt, it's nice. And so he's gonna no, he can't do nothing else tonight. I think he was gonna, he's got to hook up the water for Holly, because she's going to water it tonight, because it needs to be dry when he sprays for the bugs tomorrow, because we've already got bugs on things munching away. And so she had somewhere to go, but when she comes home tonight, I told her, I said, I hate, to do it to you, but oh, I got a bug. Oh, I got it. But she's all about the garden. She's all about doing whatever you got to do. So she'll water it tonight. And come on now. I wish this was 55. So all I've got to buy is pole beans, butter beans, and the Christmas pole llamas, the red ones. The speckled ones come up, but the red ones didn't. I don't know why. So I think that's, and if there's anything else, we're not planting it. What we did, the speckled butter beans, they were sparse, so I said we're just going to spot plant what we have. So David just went along dropping the beans, and I just come behind him with the hoe and covered them up. I said, now when you run out of butter beans, put these purple hulls down there. That way we're not wasting the seeds and leaving, a blank spot in the garden, and we're using seeds that would be wasted. So I said, I don't care if it's purple hulls at the end. I just really don't. And some things, I think now I know what they are, even though he pulled up the stakes. Could be or could not be. We're just like, Holly was saying, yeah, we're just going to have a mix of beans or something like that. I said, yeah, we're just going to eat mixed beans. That's what we eat. We're just going to pick them and then we're going to eat them. But I think all in all, if this comes up like it's supposed to, then we're going to have an awesome garden. I'm here to tell you. I can't wait to start sharing that part of the garden journey with you. The part that, oh, they're having a party. Ooh, can I come? They got a big crowd. Party table. Ooh, somebody's riding on my hind end. This is for 45, bruh. Can y'all see that there? I mean, he's not on my hind end, but he's headed up towards it. Oh, let me tell you this. So I had to go to Home Depot. You know, I told you that. Well, when I was at that first nursery, the town police, it was in Mint Hill. The Mint Hill police was, one of them was standing on the sidewalk behind a light pole, clocking the cars coming towards him. And two cruisers were sitting over here on the side of the parking lot. And when he would get one, they would send the cruisers after him. I'm like, buddy. Like me and Jacob say, yeah, buddy. He said that when we went to Discovery Place. He was in the back and just out of the blue, he said, yeah, buddy. So I didn't get to see him. He took his nap, and he took a long nap. So I didn't get to see him anymore. I got to say bye to him a while ago because they were heading out somewhere. So I did get to say bye to him. But I told him we'd be back tomorrow. I said, I love you. He said, I love you too. Oh, I could eat him up. I could just eat him up. So anyway, well, I think that's what I was going to tell you. I told David I would go on home and get my shower. That way the hot water would be built back when he got home. But if I'm going to Mooresville, I'll have to take a shower after him. And I don't know if there'll be any hot water or not, just to be honest with you. But I'm so hot right now, I don't know if I'd even care, to tell you the truth. But you know, when you're hot from being outside, cold water is extra cold on a hot skin. But I'll make it work. Listen, I know I got sun today. I've got some kind of varmint flying around up in here that is driving me nuts. Okay, I'm gonna quit talking. I need some music to get me all the way to Mooresville. Got it. Okay, I'll talk to you. Okay, I thought I'd show you what I got at the yard sale while my coffee's brewing. I made it to the seed place. Plenty of time. 15 minutes early before they closed. They gave me the seeds. Yes, they did. They've got a customer for life. So I thought while my coffee was making, David, he let me take my shower first. He's in there now. I thought I'd show you. These are the two things that I got. The eucalyptus, 50 cents a piece. Don't they look real? Won't them be pretty over here in amongst, like maybe my milk glass or something else? And then these are the, like I needed them, the Pioneer Woman salt and pepper shakers I got for $2. And then this is the hobnail lamp I got. Now, I'm not fond of this lampshade, but if I switch it out for one of my other lamps, maybe one of those shades will work. But isn't that pretty? $2. I wish it would fit over here on my milk glass shelf, but it won't, because there's a little shelf that sticks out the top and it just won't go with it good. And check this out. This is a little vase I got from my mama's. So I put those little hydrangeas in there. I thought that was pretty. Okay, well, now I'm going to call this a day. I'm going to drink my coffee, and then when I get settled in, I'm going to make us some hot dogs for supper. So next time you see me, it'll be tomorrow. Well, it is Sunday morning. We just had a good old breakfast. Good old country breakfast. Sausage gravy. I hadn't made good old cream gravy, and since we've been dieting, I don't make it no more. And I had sausage that I thawed out that I was going to make for myself for the week, and it has not gotten around to it. So I fried it up, and we had sausage gravy. And normally we eat it on biscuits, but I had some bread that was going to stale, so we just had it on bread, just kind of like you'd eat. Not kind of like, exactly like you'd eat cream chip beef on toast. But it was good. Gosh, it was good. Very filling. Should get us a good start to the day. So we're getting started early because we got... And let me go ahead and tell you, I'm breaking my rule about planting on Sunday, because it's just falling that way that we need to. I think I told you last night. If I didn't, I'll tell you. But if I did, I apologize. I can't remember what I said yesterday and what I didn't. I made it to Mooresville in time to get the beans, and he told me just to keep them or take them. I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah, just take them." They had trouble with one of their type of bush beans, but he said they hadn't with that one, but they keep a track of it. They keep record of it. And so he gave me both my green beans and my whole beans and my Christmas limas. He gave me them too because them didn't come up, just a couple of them. Well, they didn't have any more of the red Christmas limas, which I don't know what color they come out to be when you know they make, but the bean itself was red like the corn. But I wanted some because I wanted to see. But apparently they're popular because they were out of that, so I just got some more of the speckled ones because I did a half a row of each. Now I'll have just a whole row of speckled ones, and that's fine. What we did yesterday, I don't know if I don't know what I told y'all coming home. I think I done told y'all we planted part of beans that, yeah, I told you. Listen, it is going to be a Franken garden. I don't care. It all eats the same. But just the way it's falling with getting Holly watering it last night, bless her heart. She had a family function to go to, and they got home late. And I was already in the bed. I made myself stay up later so I wouldn't be up so early, which I still was. I was up at 3 o'clock. Slept some more in my chair. But it seemed like it was about 9:45 or something. I can't remember because I was bleary-eyed, sleeping, no glasses on. And I read enough to where she said she was doing it, and she thought she's going to have to move the sprinkler about 6 times. And I know I typed to her, and I'm not sure if I typed right or not. I really don't know. I haven't looked at it this morning to see. So she did get everything watered last night. So this morning, since it was watered last night, because we don't want to we got some 7 to spray on where the bugs are getting stuff, and we don't want to put that on this morning and then her water tonight, so we had her water last night. So this morning we'd be ready to spray, and then we're ready to plant those other beans and get them watered, and then we'll be done. So I'm breaking my rule of not planting on Sunday. Plant on Sunday, it won't make. So I'm hoping against all superstitious and whatever odds that the green beans will come up. If they don't, I'm just going to attribute it to just a bad batch of beans. But if he hadn't had anybody come back, I don't know, maybe it was us. Maybe it was us. And it's funny how, the crowder peas came up. I got a good row of crowder peas. The okra, I got 2 good rows of okra. Everything we put in a hill come up. All the squashes, the pumpkins, yeah, all that come up. The cucumbers come back. The tomatoes just ain't growing. I told David yesterday, I said, did we somehow get dwarf tomato plants? Because we got 3 little tomatoes on a tomato plant about, I just kid you not, it's about that big. They're not big at all. They're not growing. So he told me we're going to water them again today down at the roots, not on top, because we don't want to, first of all, we don't want to burn them up when the sun comes over the tree. But then we don't want to wash off the 7. He's got a stop to make, so I'm going on down to get started on spraying, and he's got to stop and get more fertilize and more of that repellent, because he was reading on there. I asked him, I said, you sure you got enough? He goes, well, let me go in here and read. I said, yeah, you can pull it up where you bought it and read the product information. He said he don't feel like he got enough, so he's gonna get some more of that. And then something else he's got to get. A sprayer. We don't have a sprayer for the hose. We got the sprinkler, but we didn't get a sprayer for just to spray those beans down. And then I can soak the tomatoes which Tractor Supply don't open till 9, so I don't know. He said he had to get gas, but I don't know if he can drag along that long. But I do apologize that these garden videos are kind of boring, just a bunch of talking. There's really no, I showed you yesterday, you know, what took and what didn't take. So there's not really much to show you until it starts growing. Because like we said, now that we get everything done to it, we just sit back and watch it grow a little bit. But I'm going to tell you this. Him tilling, and oh my gosh, his wrist was killing him. He kept saying he wouldn't let Holly help him. I told him, don't do it again. No. I said, your wrist is going to hurt. No, it's all right. That's what his head could be falling off and laying in the floor, and his head would tell me, no, it's all right. He is so not one of them whiny men, because you know that's the joke that goes around. When a man gets sick, he's just whiny like a baby. Boy, not my man. I told you before, I don't even have the time to know there's anything wrong with him. I find out 6 months later. Oh yeah, I had a hangnail. I'm just saying. He would never tell me he had a hangnail. He could chop a toe off, and he wouldn't tell me unless I seen it myself. That's just the man I married. I tell you what, he is something else. But he don't complain. He don't complain about nothing. And if he does, then you know he's had enough of it. If he ever, ooh, his garden looked good. He got planted long before we did. So, seemed like there was something else I was going to tell you on my way down here. It's race day. They down here at the track. We not far from it. I just hope when David goes to Tractor Supply, because he's going, Holly lives in Charlotte and it's close to Harrisburg. Harrisburg is just a small town, so he's going to their Tractor Supply because it's close to Holly. And Harrisburg has Highway 49. Highway 49 leads in the back way to the Speedway. So I'm hoping now that race will be tonight. They normally run under the lights for the Coca-Cola 600. Unless I'm mistaken. I don't think I am. So, I don't know what time these people are going to go to the Speedway to start partying. What time traffic will start backing up. It's hard to tell. Because these people come down. They come to the racetrack to party. Yeah, my speed is 45 because it is 45 through here. They built us a new bridge across this little creek. I don't know what they're going to do in the middle with the old bridge. Maybe just have it all open so people can fall in. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, I reckon I'll hush up, listen to me some music on the way down the road. So I believe that's all I know. I'll see you at the garden or something. I don't know. I'll show you something so this won't be so doggone boring. Okay, I am through. I don't remember what I showed you of the garden yesterday after we got everything. Did I even show you where I replanted the cucumbers and the peppers? Did I show you how pretty they were? Oh, I gotta fly. Holly is expecting company today. Oh, bye baby! I love you! Love me, that's so sweet. I'll see you later. You gonna watch me? Okay, you watch me. Watch me. Mwah. I love it. Right back at you. You gonna watch me? Okay. That's his thing. When you leave his house, he watches you. And when you come in his house, he watches. And when he sees that I'm coming, he takes, see the driveway, I'm coming down this way, and then I'm gonna make a left, and then it's long. And that goes around that way to the other people's house. He watches when you leave. He watches, Holly said, until you are out of sight. And when he sees me coming in, he takes off running for my car because he knows I'm going to let him get in here and sit, and we're going to drive on the rest of the way. And so he does that to Pawpaw. Pawpaw surprised him today. He went straight to the garage, which was back, instead of turning towards the house. I said, well, wait, he'll come back around. And so I seen David coming. I said, take off running. I said, here he comes. Take off running so he'll see you. Them little legs was moving fast as they could move. So he got to ride up in Pawpaw's truck the rest of the way down to the garden. But I think, fingers crossed, I think this is going to do it. If the green beans don't come up this time, I will know that it is a seed problem, and we'll just order some seeds. The seeds, I'm here to tell you, the seeds we ordered from Amazon, those were my Crowder peas. They came up like gangbusters. I mean gangbusters. I will try to remember, because the seeds are in the car, and I'm here to tell you, if I'm sitting there editing, and this is what reminds me, I will be too lazy to go to the car, because I'm just leaving them in the back, just in case we're like, oh, well, it might be late, but we'll throw a few seeds in the sparse spot. We'll have maybe some graduated picking times. Maybe that worked out pretty good. Maybe it'll be easier on me. Who knows? But I got all the 7 sprayed. If it was green, it got sprayed. And then I watered down the tomatoes real good, so it get down in the roots real good. And then I watered the pepper plants real good. I did not go and water the cucumbers because they're bushy, except for the ones I put in yesterday. They're already bushy down at the bottom, and I did not want to wash off the 7, and I did not want to burn them up in the sun. So he I gotta let Holly know something. He weed eated around the garden to put the repellent out, and then he started blowing. I think maybe he's blowing so he'll be out of her guest way. I think that might be what he's doing, because he's got the big backpack. She said she would do it. He's like, honey, he said, you won't be able to walk tomorrow. This was yesterday. He said, you won't be able to walk tomorrow. He said, go over and see if you can pick it up. She couldn't even barely pick it up. She says, oh no, I can't do that. I said, no, not with your back troubles. She's got back troubles. She goes to the chiropractor, and it just, she has troubles, and it gets way down in her way down in the S areas. It gets up here in whatever the top is. It's the top, the C's, and then the L's, and then the S. Is that how it goes? No, the T's and the, I don't know, but it's up in between her shoulder blades. She gets up there a lot. She said if she stands and washes dishes for any length of time, she just can't hardly move. But she had something wrong with her back a couple years ago, and she couldn't even hardly walk. It was affecting her walking. So her daddy made her go to the chiropractor, and he said he would pay for it. He'd give her his card, and he said you go as many times as you need, because I'm here to tell you, he gonna look at your baby girl. He loves his baby girl. But that is the garden. Now, did I show y'all my garden book I got from Judy? I think I did. I didn't show you my, I'll put a picture of it in too. Tracy over at Trials of Long Hair Girl, she sent me a gooseberry patch Christmas, because she was somewhere, and she messaged me, did I have certain editions, and that was one I didn't have. So she sent me that. So I'll stick a picture in. I'll stick a picture in of the garden book Judy sent me. Judy Lowe. I've got my notes scribbled in my little notebook. I wanted to get the finished notes for the garden before I started writing in the book she sent me. And David, he told me, he said, get your book and write down what we're doing. I said, I've got it. I'm going to. So I scribbled out my notes in there today so that I can transfer everything nice and neat to the garden book she got me. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, what I'm going to do is eat this pack of crackers. What is it? Cream, cheese, and chives. I like them, but you know it's not my peanut butter. But I had them in my bag. I had brought down here one time. I got this is my garden bag, my little Halloween. When we come to garden, that's what I bring. It's got my book in it, wipes, you know, stuff like that. And I put me a pack of crackers and David a pack of crackers. He never ate his and I ate mine. And his has been in there ever since. And guess what? I'm going to eat them. So I apologize that you really didn't see much in this video. Just a bunch of jaw jacking. But I don't know how to, and I'm not going to take a tripod, do all that setting when I got work to do. I don't know how to do my work and film myself at the same time. Because what I did today was 7 sprayed everything. We planted the green beans, the pole beans, and the other Christmas speckled lima beans. So I walked behind him, making sure they all got covered up. Then I watered all the plants, and then he forgot to fertilize. Jacob's cherry tomatoes ain't looking too good. I'm gonna wait and see if this watering and this fertilizer does anything to him. If not, I'm gonna buy him some more, because I specifically want cherry tomatoes for that baby, because he loves them, and I want him to go out to that garden and pick them and eat them. I want him to experience that. So if this don't perk them up, because they look terrible. All 6 of them, one died, so all 5 of them now look bad. So it must have just been some bad plants. I'll tell you one thing, them Bonnie plants you get at Lowe's and Home Depot, they're expensive, 3 for $10, but and you get 1 plant per round container, but golly, they're good plants. You can't afford to plant your whole garden like that. You just can't. Not if you got one as big as ours. So, but like I said, I apologize. That's all you seen. Like I said earlier in another clip of this video, I'm pretty sure I said when it comes time and it starts growing, you know, I can show you the walk around and we can look at it, you know, and when it especially comes time to shell peas and all that, we'll video all that. And when it's time to can and freeze, we'll video all that. I'm surely hoping I got enough to do all that with. I surely am. David said he thinks we're going to have good yield. I said, well, I'm hoping we do. So that will be the end of this video. I'm going to munch on these crackers, get home, get me a shower, get my clothes washed and hung up, and hope everything gets dry before I need them again, which is pretty warm down in the big room. They dry pretty quick. Alright, well, that's all I know for these 2 days. I appreciate you coming along. Alright.